you feeling? Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
And there's a lot of excited basketball fans revved up and ready to get going. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. In this one, you'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Miami Heat. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Most of the season completed a good picture developing as to the top rookies in the league. So let's take a look now at the race for Rookie of the Year. You look at MP all season long. He has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
The way he has sustained his level of play for the entire season, that's what's most impressive, the consistency of his performance. He hasn't had the major ups and downs that so many rookies go through.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Wiggins, all out there with MP. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at the 5. And for the 76ers, Paul George is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And there's Embiid, and it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. You know, Clark, I've been wondering your thoughts on the possibility of the NBA shortening the season in an attempt to mitigate injuries.
Look, Kevin, I've long been a proponent of a shorter season. I think 65, 66 games, 1 month less on the regular season would be great. We know load management didn't decrease injury rates, so I'm not sure a shortened schedule would either, but I do know it would improve the quality of play for the players, and I think that would be beneficial to the fans.
It's good.
Hey, one thing about Maxey, he was just born to score. This guy is a bucket getter.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special talent in Embiid. The constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
And Embiid drops them both.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
George against Wiggins. A shake. Embiid trying to break loose. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Right side, Ball. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Ball's got hit. his second bucket.
And I tell you, Ball has really perfected that unorthodox style with the jumper. Quick at getting it off as well. The D really stands no chance.
And it's in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's MP. His last outing, he had 24 points. Ball surveying the defense. Clock at 6. The 3 from MP. Rebound by the 76ers. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Yeah, they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform. And it paid off. Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Maxey and Ware pulls it down. Miami trailing. MP right side. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. On the wing, MP driving to the basket. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, the progression of Wiggins' game out beyond the arc. He now is not only shooting that shot, he's expecting to make it.
Maxey sets a screen for George. Up top, Maxey. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Maxey's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
So both teams making some changes here.
MP. Rin.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Butler out there with Gordon. Then there's Oubre. Then there's Edwards. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's the teardrop. And Hero with the layup. Hero's got 7 points.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Butler with the ball. Picked up by Hero. Butler, no good. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a 3-point game. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
Love the way MP goes for the floater here. I mean, that's a good decision on his part.
MP against Butler. Pass to Oubre. Butler deciding where to go with it. From outside the arc. Butler missing again.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Atlanta had a huge game. He scored 24 points and he hit some big shots behind the arc, making an impact from deep. Yet another outstanding game for him. He's playing with a ton of confidence and dominating as a result. Guys?
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against him.
No, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused, on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
Here's Butler, following the basket by MP. Here's Embiid. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
You Almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
He gets that one. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter. The Heat with the lead. MP up top, guarded by Embiid. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Wiggins finds Hero. MP left side. No good with the triple.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Edwards kicks to Butler. Off target with his 3. He'd have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Or the pass to Wiggins. Back to MP. Another miss by MP.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Now, here's MP. Kelly Oubre unable to get his last shot to go. Shot's good by Hero.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Butler passes to Edwards. Embiid sets the pick for Edwards. In the corner, it's Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gordon's got his first points of the game.
And Gordon doing a nice job measuring these inside shots well. I mean, has a solid, quick release pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
Now, Hero. He's got 12. Kicks it out to MP. Rebound by Butler. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Oubre finds Gordon. To the left wing. Oubre outside. Back to Embiid. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Heat lead by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning those midnight oils, man. You've been hitting the clubs or something?
Nah, just putting up with you guys. It's exhausting.
Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't letting the crowd get into their heads. In fact, they've looked comfortable at times. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Hart.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. MP out there with ball. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw fouls.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, "I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody." Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
Now, here's Maxey. He has 7. Here's George. And it's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got 9 rebounds now tonight. MP with it. George picks him up with his first shot attempt, and that's good off the glass that time. Ware's got the lead up to 5 now for Miami. Pass to Yabusele. There's the pick. Embiid with it. From deep, George. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Now here's Wiggins. Back to MP. Maxey grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 5. The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the 76ers making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Now a chance to check out the top NBA block leaders. 4th, Joel Embiid.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Inside, here's Ward. MP strong inside.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Yabusele. Here's Embiid. "11 feet away. In close, Embiid gets it to fall."
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
To the inside. Here's MP. And they pick up 2. MP's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Here's Yabusele. He has yet to score. Embiid with a screen on Anderson. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a time.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. We've got Butler, Kelly Oubre out there with Edwards. Then it's Walker, and it's Embiid in its center. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. how it's been going for Miami.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lane. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Butler against Embiid. Pass to Embiid. Over Adebayo. Another shot. Embiid, no good.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Bucket is good.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Butler passes to Oubre. Now Embiid. Shoots. You can't get that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. And how about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
Free throw good, MP. And some changes here for the Heat. Ware's checked in, and Wiggins is subbed in for Alec Burks. And he can't hit the second. The 76ers trail by 7. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. The 76ers again can't hit it. Or the pass to Adebayo. Ball with it. No good that time.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
There's not much a defender can do when George decides to go up with the pull-up. I mean, you got to respect both his shooting and his driving ability because of his speed on the dribble.
Down low, here's Ward. MP finishes inside.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
George looking around. And then George with the jam.
Hey, you got a player like George, in these moments, you turn to him. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. MP, no good. The 76ers trail by 5. George with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins.
And here we go, guys. This possession could make or break them right here.
Outside ball. Back to MP. Another miss by MP. Maxey attacking. Excellent D there from Ball. The Heat leading by 5. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, Ball showing you some nice physicality and strength there. You've got to have confidence in yourself to be able to draw fouls and play through contact like that.
That's good from Ball. Timeout called, 76ers.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last time out, I heard the 76ers coach talk to his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Outside, Ball. Pass to MP. Here comes MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 10-point Miami lead.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Heat.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, They have played so well this season. I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Ball, the pass to Ward. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ward's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
MP. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for two. McKay.
He hits the first one, and that brings them.
Substitution on the court.
.26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Embiid with a screen on MP. 4-3. Oubre knocks down the three ball. Here's Ball. MP outside. Takes it off the glass. And the Heat lead by 9. And so it's Miami winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion.
Right, MP. They can't stop you. Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say. They call this place the phone booth. So dial up a dope. In the house. Objects in motion, stay in motion.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Only 5 games left to go, and then it's playoff time. Let's check in on the East. You take a look at Miami. They're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference. And, of course, the Wizards, quite a bit of space between these two. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. MP is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Ware in at the 5, down low. And for Washington, we've got Sadiq Bey, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Sarr, and it's Middleton in at the 3. All right, Grant, coming down to the final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to it, B.A. The teams trying to make the playoffs will be going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
And so off the tip, it'll be the Heat. In the back half of the season, rookies are being scrutinized as award season approaches. MP has said his sights are set on winning Rookie of the Year.
And as a rookie, MP has impressed a lot of people. To continue to be in consideration for Rookie of the Year, he really has to find a way to shine brighter than the other top rooks. That's a two-way challenge for games like this one.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of. I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
The Heat have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Adebayo. Wiggins against Middleton. MP outside. Fires from deep. He drops it from range.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
Doris, you look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
BA, I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future. May take some time, but I like the plan.
Now Poole. Pass to Sarr. And here's Middleton, hounded by Wiggins. Now here's Middleton. He's covered closely. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Adebayo with it. There's a screen by Wiggins. Adebayo passes to Ward. 5 to shoot. From behind the arc. Rebound by Middleton.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Sarr. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Adebayo against Middleton. Here's Poole, and that's off the glass and in.
Yeah, a problem from the mid-range. Jordan Poole understands how to shake free and get to that spot.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers played some superb basketball. He ended up with 26 points and chalked up a few assists along the way as well. You'd love to see him build on this effort. He showed he can dominate. Next step is to do it with consistency, guys.
Yeah, Allie, he put forth a commanding performance and led the charge for his squad.
Yeah, it's clear this guy is unafraid. He relishes the opportunity to take over for his team.
I think he's got to find the appropriate balance between not forcing it and not settling. Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
To the inside. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Wanting it more, MP doing work inside.
Wizards trail by 7. It's Middleton on the wing. 1:10 left in the first. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one belongs to Wiggins. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Heat.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
He's off on the first.
A proven champion.
Substitution on the court.
D up on them. Don't let them.
Kispert outside. Pass to Smart. Here's the three. Kept alive. Kicks it to George. Denied by Adebayo.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
Marcus Smart out there with Sadiq Bey. Then it's Kispert. Then there's George. And it's Holmes in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Smart looking around. Pass to Holmes. Here's Bey. Shot clock at 5. Holmes, a screen on Adebayo. Bey from long range knocks down the triple. Bey's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, Bey knows his team needs this from him, and he's just finding ways to get productive at the arc.
Pass to MP. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Wizards. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
Now here's MP. 26 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Heat lead by 8.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Oh, Smart drives, and a two-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
So it's Miami now. After the basket by Washington. Adebayo, that's good.
Nice form on that J from Bam. He's really worked on his shot.
Smart outside. Oh my goodness! Smart with a tough finish.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Adebayo. He has 6. Pass to Anderson. It's rebounded by Washington. Holmes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smart outside. And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, you're a passionate NBA fan. You are so excited about these 2 young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. NBA is in good hands. Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
And the Wizards call time here. And Washington will go for a different look here. Sars checked in for Holmes. Chris Middleton comes in for Kispert. Koulibaly, he's checked in for George. And it's Jordan Poole in for Smart. A minute 22 left in the second period. Poole, the pass to Bey. From downtown, and the three-pointer goes. Bey's got 6.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
MP right side. Jovic passes to Mitchell. Down low. Takes a three. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Middleton. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14 and a half a game. Shoots over Wiggins. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
34 seconds left in the second period. 4 on the clock. Bay from long range.
Overall, struggling to get buckets from three-point land this half.
That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Inside. Here's Ward. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Poole. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Miami Heat up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Defense is setting the tone. Back after this.
25. And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Miami Heat.
They're passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass the cinnamon rolls.
I'm just trying to watch out for them carbs for you, big fella. Just watching out those carbs.
All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
Looking at Miami, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. MP really making a difference here.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
The Wizards trail by 8. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Ball, then it's MP, and it's Ware in at the 5 spot. Pass break Miami. MP finds Adebayo. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 8.
And bouncing off defenders, Adebayo kept his eyes on the rim.
Poole, the pass to Bay. Middleton outside. Pass to Sarr. There's the block. And he recovers it. Lets the 3 fly. Middleton, no good. Heat leading by 10. MP with it. Now guarded by Bay. To the middle. Ware. Soft touch off the glass. Ware's got his first 2 points of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And for Washington, they're shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Sarr passes to Poole. Here he goes. Well, Doris, you covered him. Jordan Poole was electric in the 2022 NBA Finals.
Well, B.A., there's no doubt they do not win the title without Jordan Poole and the lift he gave them at various points in that finals run. This guy is electric on the offensive end when his game is working.
First free throw is good. All right, Graham, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
Now here's Adebayo. Give him 8. On the wing, MP. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Washington again can't hit.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Here's MP. Getting it done inside. MP.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Middleton from the outside drains the triple.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Bay against Adebayo. Pass to MP. Power move from MP.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Wizards. They trail by 11, and after this one, they're at home against Sacramento, and they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand.
And using that 6'7" frame to get in there and do work, Middleton will take on anybody.
MP capitalizing in close.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. To the paint. Here's Coulibaly. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late. The Heat with the lead. They've got Richaun Holmes. Marcus Smart out there with Johnson. Then it's Kispert, and it's George in at the power forward. That's the group for Washington right now. Pass to Adebayo. MP outside for 3. And Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got 9 rebounds now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And here's Johnson. That one's good. This game is all even.
After being behind for so long, they must be relieved to finally get this thing tied up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
2 points. That one goes.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Smart outside. Now here's Holmes. He's closely guarded and rejected. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Wiggins, he's checked in for Miami.
Andrew Wiggins.
6 to shoot. Johnson for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. And the Heat shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Pass to Burks. And here's what the Washington Wizards schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic.
And that game against the Pacers, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. He's perfect from the line this time.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
Poole outside. Bay with a screen on Burks. Washington again can't hit. Miami leading by 4. Here's MP. Oh, MP makes him pay at the other end.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass to Coulibaly. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Middleton's got his third assist of the night. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Ware. MP outside to the middle. Wiggins, no good.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Burks. And here's the fast break. Finished off the break. MP's got 21 points in the game. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Heat?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. They kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
A sensational block. And here's Burks. Wiggins outside. There's the triple. Rebound by the Wizards. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Inside. Stolen by Burks. And the basket by MP. MP's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, Burke showing he's more than just a scorer. Terrific pass to his teammate.
And the Wizards call timeout. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Burks. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. Coach telling their players, let's play with urgency. This is the game. I know we'll win if we play hard. Let's see how the team responds.
Allie, thank you. And here's Miami. They're on a 10-2 run here. Ball outside. Six on the shot clock. Pass to MP. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Poole.
He had the right idea. Just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here's Adebayo. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in his many attempts.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Heat.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And all year, this squad has been playing with real urgency and determination. No surprise to see them hit 61 total wins.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
MP outside. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. And the Heat lead by 11.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's Coulibaly missing. And here's Miami. They're on a 15-4 run. Ball outside. Here's MP. Can't get it to fall. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke.
to bring the effort tonight.
Yeah, Pete.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
Okay, most of the season has come and gone. We've seen all we've needed to see. Can we just give MP his Rookie of the Year already? Wow.
These fans make a lot of noise. Let's quiet them down.